The news hit the metal community like a shockwave. On March 1, 2022, Paul Di'Anno, the first voice of Iron Maiden, passed away at the age of 65. Social media erupted with tributes, memories, and expressions of grief. Fans around the world mourned the loss of a true heavy metal pioneer. Di'Anno's raw, powerful vocals had defined a generation. His era with Iron Maiden, though brief, left an indelible mark on the history of metal. Di'Anno's passing was a stark reminder of the passage of time. It also underscored the lasting impact he made on music. He was more than just a singer. He was a force of nature who embodied the raw energy and rebellious spirit of early heavy metal. His influence extended far beyond his time with Iron Maiden. Even after his departure from the band, Di'Anno continued to make music. He remained a beloved figure in the metal scene. He toured relentlessly, connecting with fans who adored his gritty vocal style and uncompromising attitude. Di'Anno's death left a void in the world of heavy metal. It is a void that can never truly be filled. However, his music will continue to inspire and ignite the passions of metalheads for generations to come. Paul Andrews, better known to the world as Paul Di'Anno, was born in Chingford, Essex, England in 1958. He rose from humble beginnings in East London. Di'Anno's early life was far removed from the bright lights and thunderous applause of his later career. He discovered his passion for music amidst the gritty reality of working-class England. Punk rock was exploding onto the scene, and Di'Anno was captivated by its raw energy and rebellious spirit. He immersed himself in the burgeoning underground music scene. He honed his vocal skills, drawing inspiration from punk icons like the Sex Pistols and the Damned. Di'Anno's powerful voice and commanding stage presence didn't go unnoticed. He quickly earned a reputation in the local pub and club circuit. It was during this time that he crossed paths with a young guitarist named Steve Harris. Harris was in the process of forming a new band, one that would soon become synonymous with the new wave of British heavy metal Iron Maiden. In 1978, Paul Di'Anno officially joined Iron Maiden. His arrival marked a pivotal moment in the band's history. His raw, aggressive vocals brought a new dimension to Harris's songwriting. Di'Anno's voice became synonymous with the band's early sound. Iron Maiden, with Di'Anno at the helm, quickly took the burgeoning new wave of British heavy metal scene by storm. Their self-titled debut album, released in 1980, became an instant classic. Tracks like Running Free, Phantom of the Opera, and Iron Maiden showcased the band's raw power and Di'Anno's distinctive vocal style. The album was a commercial success, reaching number 4 on the UK charts and establishing Iron Maiden as a major force in heavy metal. Their follow-up album, Killers, released in 1981, solidified Iron Maiden's status as heavy metal icons. Di'Anno's vocals on tracks like Wrathchild, Murders in the Rue Morgue, and the title track are etched in the minds of metalheads worldwide. His performance was even more ferocious. His stage presence became legendary. However, the intensity of touring and recording took its toll. Di'Anno's personal struggles began to surface. His behavior became increasingly erratic. The band found it difficult to work with him. Ultimately, Di'Anno's time with Iron Maiden came to an end in 1981. Despite a highly publicized departure from Iron Maiden, Di'Anno's musical journey was far from over. He formed his own band, Di'Anno, and continued to release music throughout the 1980s. While he never quite reached the same levels of commercial success as Iron Maiden, Di'Anno maintained a dedicated following within the metal community. His solo work explored a range of heavy metal styles. He never abandoned the raw energy of his early days. Albums like Di'Anno and Nomad showcased his versatility as a vocalist and songwriter. He collaborated with various musicians, always seeking new ways to express his musical vision. Di'Anno's post-Maiden career was not without its challenges. Personal struggles and the ever-present shadow of his former band made it difficult for him to maintain momentum. Yet, he persevered, driven by his passion for music and the unwavering support of his fans. His later projects, including Killers and Battlezone, further cemented his reputation as a true survivor. Di'Anno's voice, though weathered by years of hard living, retained its power and grit. He continued to tour and record well into the 21st century. His dedication to his craft earned him the respect and admiration of fellow musicians and fans alike.